Hey guys, it's me, Fennec. What's up? Here with another vid, and I need to fucking talk about this, okay? I have kept in my thoughts for far too long. I have edged myself with the release of my thoughts, this freak video, for way too long, okay? We have all seen TPOT 20. If you haven't, go watch it and then come back. Um, I plan on making a longer form video on why I don't like Teapot 20. Um, I might not, but so take this video with a grain of salt. This is just me being mad and not being critical for no reason. So yeah, I might make an actual critical video where I actually do actual whatever. Anyways, I've seen some critique for Teapot 20, like character when she really isn't. 3 is a husk of a character. Yeah, Yoila is so stupid. Yeah, I totally agree. Anyways, but I have seen no one talk about this. And I'm so shocked because it was like one of my main problems with Teapot 20. But like no one's been talking about this. I've actually seen people praising this and I'm like, "What?" Okay, so I'll stop freaking vague talking and tell you what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the one in Leafy scene, the one in Leafy scene in the middle of the episode, because oh my god, that scene makes me so mad. To me, that scene shows how directionless Teapot 20 is. Like, okay, to me, it seemed like they were building up a theme of imperfectness and not being able to fix everything. Like, even from the first episode, 2 is imperfect. They act like a jerk and get beaten up for it. Yeah, imperfections. There's a lot of things I could point out too, but if I make the other long form video, I'll show them. I don't feel like doing it right now. But yeah. Anyways, so the scene shows Leafy and One finally meeting, which was like really hyped up. She's gone. She's been gone for like 5 episodes, and I was especially hyped up for it because they're like perfect foils, and their interaction would be so interesting. So Leafy was rejected and abandoned from her friends, especially one particular friend, Fiery, for her outburst. You know, stealing Dream Island. And because of his initial rejection of her, you know, not letting her going on Dream Island, um, he did something really bad, you know, being stealing Dream Island, and then was isolated in Yoyland and became very aggressive because, you know, her friends hated her. And after that, she was super obsessed with fixing what happened to her. She wanted people to, because she wanted people to like her again. So she tried to make things better, and in BFB we can actually see her trying to improve things with Fiery. And she actually improved for the better, as we see with the Fiery and Leafy Rejoice reuniting scene. Um, Now, on the other hand, one has a very similar upbringing to Leafy. She had an outburst due to her friend's rejection, and you know, it was a she did something terrible. In this case, something much worse. You know, killing, basically permanently disabling. Oh my god, 3. Um, and then she was isolated, though more forcibly, in the moon. Her actual situation, yeah, as I said, is a bit different, as I think she reacted totally out of line, and you can understand um, why Leafy. You can understand why Leafy would react how he did more than one, in my opinion. But anyways, they still you can see the connections between the two characters. Um, but the perfect when it comes to the foil part is because how they reacted differently. While one, while Leafy decided to handle the situation in a more positive way, one decided to get even worse. She didn't want forgiveness, she wanted revenge. There's such good narrative foils and parallels, and I was so excited for the interaction. Like, what if one saw herself in Leafy, and we actually saw a former side of herself, like from her backstory, where she actually tried to befriend Leafy, or What if she uses the similarities to manipulate Leafy? Or what if Leafy meaningfully calls her out for just being self-destructive? Anyways, there's a whole bunch of possibilities for the two characters. Guess which route they chose? No, actually, they chose complete and utter bullshit. This interaction could have been so good. Oh my god. But no, they decided to, Rage Baiting 1 Leafy. Leafy Rage Baiting 1. Oh, look at the okay. These two characters, this interaction could have been so good. Like, okay, I'll admit, I'm not a big fan of 1, okay? I've been her number 1, but a hater since the first time she showed up. I started to like her a little bit more, or more tolerate her, and I was realizing what this episode was going to be about, and the Leafy scene, I was actually really excited. I thought it would redeem 1 as a character, because I feel like, I don't know, my feelings on 1 are kind of, it's hard to explain, but like, she just doesn't, number 1 doesn't fit BFDI in my opinion. But this scene could have connected her. This scene could have made her fit. And I was excited, okay? But instead of having a meaningful scene, they just did Leafy Rage Baiting 1 for like 5 minutes. It's stupid. It's so stupid. They had such a fantastic setup. They literally gave 1's backstory in the episode. They literally gave her backstory in the episode, so it would be easy for the viewers to remember and relate to her. It would connect to the most, like, literally the jump start of everything that happens at BFTI. Leafy stealing Dream Island. But no, let's not do something interesting with our characters. Let's just not use the drama we built up. Let's not do that. Let's just be angsty for no reason, and then let's just have a totally number 1 tonal whiplash. I don't know, I forgot the word. Freaking scene, because it was all so sad, and all of a sudden Rage Baiting Leafy, but also totally ruining this character interaction. It's driving me crazy, and no one is talking about it, which is insane, because it's right there. Oh my god, it's right there. And not only did they waste that character interaction, but they also they totally removed 1's intimidation factor. Like, 1, what are you doing? How is Leafy BFTI rage baiting you and messing you up? You can delete people. You can remove their existence. You deleted like multiple people. You can literally what are you doing? What are you doing? You can literally Okay, I need to calm down. I'm not like actually mad, but yeah, I'm not actually mad at the BFDI crew, okay? Like, whatever, I don't hate them. Please don't let that be your takeaway from this video. I'm just pissed they didn't take advantage of this character interaction, because it would make okay, bye, I'm gone. Okay, and before I need to calm down because I'm so mad. I rewatched the scene one more time, once again, and I'm remembering 1, Leafy calls 1 mean. Into like the stupidest way. Yeah, whatever, she calls 1 mean. And then 1 is shocked that she calls her mean. And it's actually stupid. What do you mean? How is she shocked? She goes around kidnapping people, forcing them into, like, no good deals. And she's shocked that she's mean? Does she not think she's doing bad things? Is she that stupid? I thought she knew she was doing bad. She was doing revenge. Because she hit it. It's so stupid. Oh my god, it's so stupid. And, like, the thing is, this has been done before in object shows. Like, with Aerie, another morally, well, maybe not morally gray, Well, he's morally gray, but I don't think one's morally gray. She's like actually a bad person. Anyways, Ari kidnaps his contestant. See, kidnapping. Da, 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 da. But the thing is, and he's been alone too. But he doesn't know what he's doing. It's clear that and he also, I believe, he does realize what he's doing is kind of wrong. But the thing is, when Liam is like, "You kidnapped us," he doesn't act like actually dumbfounded that kidnapping people would be such a bad thing to do. And also, you can. Sorry, my mic cut out. Anyways, as I was saying, and also, his kidnapping, while still bad, obviously, isn't like deliberately malicious. And so it makes more sense. While he probably still realized it's not the worst. I mean, he's been isolated, but he still understands whatever. It's more understandable for him. But one is acting so shocked that Leafy would think she's a bad person. Also so affected. Like, what? No? Like, what do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? No. What do you mean? And I'm not what's the word? This is another add-on. Sorry, I just wanted to say this. I'm not adverse. I don't know what that. I'm not. I don't hate. I understand. There's characters who are doing wrong things but don't realize they're doing wrong. One of my favorite character from the Owl House, the Collector, doesn't realize he's doing wrong. But the thing is, he's a kid, and also I don't know how to put this into words, but it just feels like she is intentionally manipulating people. She's intentionally You can clearly see she's intentionally manipulating people, and she's different from how she was in the Equation Playground. So it's just actually dumb to me that she doesn't realize she's doing wrong. Because is that just how you act? I don't know. I don't know, man. I hate that scene so much. It's actually the worst scene in Teapot. Maybe one of the worst scenes in Teapot for me. Anyways, go bye. I'm sorry for continuing myself for the 300 millionth time. I need to make a whole video on how stupid I think this scene is. Cause I keep on I rewatched it again. I'm going forward through it, and I keep on seeing more stupid things. One is supposed to be a manipulator. Why is she acting so dumb in that scene? Or why does she care so much about Leafy's opinion in that scene? Maybe it takes place earlier. I don't think it does. I think it's implied. At least I don't know. I don't know. But she's one is a manipulator. She's akin to, imagine a scene in freaking Gravity Falls where Ford or whoever, I haven't seen Gravity Falls in a year, whoever says, "Bill, you're being a bad guy," and then Bill's like, "What? What do you mean? I'm trying to, how do I explain how stupid this scene? Hopefully if you're watching this you get it, okay? And also, like I said before, why does one care so much about Leafy's stupid opinion? Why do you care all of a sudden so much about what Leafy BFDI thinks about you? Why her specifically? And you could say that she does connect to her, but she doesn't know. It's clear she doesn't know what happened to Leafy with Fiery. She starts off by saying, "For the first time, you being alone." So it's clear she doesn't connect to her because she doesn't know who she is. So she's just acting stupid for no reason. And it's just dumbfounding how stupid she's acting. And the whole episode, okay, sure, it was setting her up to be more sympathetic. Yeah, but that still doesn't that doesn't erase all the things. It shows her making deals with the people and manipulating them, and they're physically and mentally freaking manipulating them in the episode. And then all of a sudden, she's so innocent, and she's letting Leafy just do whatever she wants in that scene. Why is she doing this? Why is she doing this? This makes me not take her seriously. Okay, I would be less mad if, number one, they didn't set up her for the whole season to be some, like, master manipulator, and number two, if, like, the scene started off, if they made it make sense why she'd be all this, like, if she was connected to Leafy, if she, whatever, they made it make sense why she'd, or if it was her first kidnapping, if they made it make sense why she was acting like this. But the thing is, they don't. It doesn't make any sense. Why is she doing this? I don't know. I do really need to make a whole video analyzing this scene and why I think it sucks. Longer, like an actual, so whatever. I'm already making that. Whatever. Goodbye. Hi.